blacksmithing didn't have mats, but leatherworking had.
Tailoring has mats too.
Had 2 different types of leather we had to get.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Really expensive.
Y'all got fucked. Is it the cured rugged hide?
No, it's the Chimera leather. It's like
Yeah,
8 gold a piece, and you need 8 of those.
I made the blacksmithing ones. I just bought seeds and made them because I could see a hot fix coming in. Like, oh, we never intended blacksmithing to be free.
See it, same. I also did that NGA exploit that Vicon posted. Thank you for that. Saving a lot of money.
Yeah, I need to do that. I haven't done that.
Capped out NG. Getting a little late. The Shadow Glens or whatever, the gems you need for it. When I started, they were like 20 gold, and by the end of it, they were like a gold 40 or something. So like the market's getting bought out.
I'm gonna go down and see if there's a stone at the actual entrance.
If you can test when you're running around in there, Lands, if you can find an outdoor spot, that'd be sick.
Wait, what? What you mean outdoor spot?
Inside the raid, if there's an area that's considered outdoors, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. See what you mean now. Like the
Yeah, you'd have to
yeah,
spam travel form for the cluster launcher. Yeah.
How long does it last? About
It's half an hour or an hour. I can't remember. It's half an hour, sadly. We want it for the later half.
Okay, so you could do it from the outside, and we would run in, right?
Yeah, I don't know how far outside of the portal we'd have to go either. It's another thing I'd like to know. It's like, can we do it inside of Sunken Temple somewhere?
Does it go away when you log out?
Nope. It's just a buff that you get on you.
Okay, we could potentially just buff just outside, go log out, skip, and start the raid.
That's how I think we'd start it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the normal, like, warm up runs, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
I guess we got the major kill mechanic figured out, which is every 90 seconds.
There's a paladin PvP, so it looks badass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the alliance, yeah.
You don't know nothing until you see the warrior tier set on a female human.
By the way, I'd like everyone to highlight
Am I wearing
Terthilla and look at her
those?
and make her feel
Nobody knows.
self-conscious. Look at those socks with sandals. Make sure you check out the back too.
Where is she?
Right in the middle.
Yeah, we got no warlock here yet, so we're just.
Yeah,
soon
I'm
as
fine
my
as well.
dude gets here. If you want, you can come straight down to the. We can summon down here.
Oh my god, I forgot to trade them again, and I flew out.
Did you grab
man.
the squid?
You gave me a list.
I got the squid, and I also got the fucking night fin for A, but I forgot what I initially came for.
The major health potions that like fortitude.
I came back for Elixir Fortitude, yeah, but I got the grilled squid, and I got the night fin, and I forgot the fortitude.
Should be fine.
I might be able to meet up my ult before I get
Oh,
summoned.
look at that.
Fuck yeah. Money in the bank, boy.
Hey.
Insen looks a little promiscuous too with that chest piece.
Whoa.
Why haven't you paid 200 gold to enchant your shoulders yet, huh?
Hang on.
200?
Yeah, let me.
More like 400.
Oh,
Yeah,
600 if you thinking of
Trade me that.
add your strength on weapon.
Trade me gold, please. So I enchant.
Yeah.
And when I get mine.
Look at this guy. Rich
No
boy
way,
actually
and I'm-
has 200 gold to put in the window. Let's see. I can do
No way, I'm enchanting my weapon for 600.
Wait,
Well,
no,
once upon
I
a
can-
time in Send.
70,
You know how much these things cost?
44.
Didn't you say the seeds went up to like 40 gold?
There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's my net worth right now.
Oh boy. We need to give them all the seeds.
Yeah, we're probably not going to have enough flasks for everyone tonight.
Yeah,
but
but oh my god.
might get
my
one
god.
each.
I'm not saying what that was, but holy fuck. Here, you-
Yeah, we know how much he's worth. He fucking
Yeah,
won the
he's-
lottery.
here. I can match it with just minus a couple zeros.
You got 10k yet, Viking?
44.
No, not yet.
That's my net. Subtract 2 zeros from yours, and that's my net worth.
I can buy one righteous one.
Wait, how much is that going for?
Are we gonna have to call Vicon 5-figure Vicon?
He's something, man. But you know what I will say? He is like he's put in the hours. You know, this man.
Oh, yeah.
This man is
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. Like
He's playing the game.
Yeah, he's playing the game,
Last played.
and that's what happens when you play the game.
I spent about 1,200 gold this weekend getting 5 tunes to 250 leatherworking.
Oh, you're trying to make that go. I see.
Yep. Long-term investment.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a very
I'm-
long-term investment.
Well, I mean, it's 100 gold every 3 days right now, but I think that's going to go up.
Yeah, I'm stocking on mine right now. Because as
Dark.
soon as, like, next phase releases, things are gonna go up.
When I get a bit more money, I'm going to get 275 alchemy on the malls for the Arcanite Transmute too.
Where's this logout skip? In this water?
In the big water, not the small water.
I don't know where I am. I was following someone and now I'm lost.
The
can hear
first
that.
time.
Me, Nico, me.
The first little.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
This is song flower all over again.
Everybody better have that buff.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's do a roll call on who has the buff. Holy, you start.
Oh,
I actually almost uninstalled today. I'm not even kidding. I was like,
Same.
I was just like,
it's the easiest world buff to get.
I definitely didn't say some gamer words out loud. Definitely not. No.
What happened?
I got the buff, and then as soon as I started trying to like hearth or put it away, the bubble ran out, and then fucking like 3 rogues and 2 druids came out and hit me at the same exact time.
Which flower did you go to?
Flight path.
Happened to Drifilla too. Exact same thing. Probably the same people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's the same
The
thing.
flight path one's a bait. You can't go to that one.
Yeah, well, I thought it was early enough in the day that it might not be that sweaty.
So you got to do it in the non-gamer hours, and you got to make sure it's your first world buff. That way,
10 a.m. on a Sunday is a gamer hour?
oh, it's the weekend, yeah. Yeah, get
Yeah,
that
they're not
shit
go-
on Friday.
They're not going to church.
Yeah.
They're
The hell
not
is
going
this
to
guy?
church.
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
Waking up and griefing. Yeah, no, definitely not.
All right, we got a closet, so just start clicking.
The absence of light in their life.
Yeah, Strong's just not unbooning and rebooning anywhere near the
there's a
Soundcloud.
closet here.
Fuck out of
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, I would have died anyway. They hit me as soon as my divine shield went down. So even if I was hearthing, it still would have been like 5 seconds away.
Yeah, it would have been another song.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have lost your DMF.
I mean,
or-
I got the DMF and Zandalar back. Those weren't tough. Like, it's just
True, but I mean, just as a principle, because a lot of people are gonna have their 4-hour cooldown from DMF, and then they're gonna
Yeah.
gamer rage quit. I've seen it happen.
Does anyone need someone?
Maybe
Yes.
everybody just inside. Let's go through.
I went back and got the Fortitude.
I mean, it doesn't help that I'm just getting really burnt on this game as is.
It happens.
It's raid log time.
They need rep catch-ups,
Did you
so
say
that all seem fun to do.
Did you say retail time?
Raid log time.
Yeah.
Oh,
raid log.
yeah.
All right, let's get in. Let's do this.
If you said retail time, I was just like, no.
Yeah, play the panda mode or whatever bullshit they came out with this month.
Let's just buff up here while we're all here.
I can't wait for Bot Classic.
Is that sarcasm? I love Mop.
I mean, like, the sarcasm wasn't because I don't like Mop. I didn't even play the expansion. The sarcasm is because anything past Kata is not classic.
True.
Let's roll.
We going?
Anything past Wrath is not classic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as soon as you hit Cataclysm, that's not classic.
Echoes
Yeah.
of Dread. Oh, this is the thing. That's right. It doesn't proc outside of the raid. You turn into a Shadow Priest when the shoulders proc.
It procs in the incursions.
Yeah, Scott, though, I hate to say it, but I don't think it's considered outside.
Shit.
I'm spamming Travel
You're in that
Form
big
as
open
I go.
area there.
Yeah, let me see.
There is some sunlight coming through.
I was hoping the middle here would. Oh, we got trash.
Oh yeah, we got trash.
Let's divvy out some consumes here.
A BOE farm.
You're going to need the rest of the graders, and if you give 2 to each, that'd be sweet. I'm going to hand it everything else. Appreciate it, dude.
2 each, and you gave him 15.
I gave him a bunch more.
Oh
earlier.
god, I fell.
Just fall.
Yeah.
Way down. We'll kill this pack. Stay down.
Oh, that's a big pack.
AoE's on it. We got even more coming. Go bear if you're not already, Lance.
Yeah,
Ready to
I'm
AoE.
going bear. Yep, I'm bear. Got 4 on me.
My bad.
All good. Hopefully not too many consumes to open that top.
That's fine. I'll kill it just for more seeds and flasks.
Yeah, I mean we were gonna clear anyways, but
I wonder why Details is thinking I'm a tank. It's been doing that. I don't know why.
Move left.
You're
Move
about to-
left. We gotta roll. Move left. Move left. Move left.
Oh,
We got
oh
it.
yeah, aggro.
Sorry.
My mana.
Doing it live. Alright.
Oh, seeds.
Oh, thank God.
So we do have a couple small tweaks to the strat that we're gonna do that we'll go over when we get there. But we are gonna do like at least one, hopefully only one, pull without unbooning, just to let everybody get back into it. Maybe we just fucking kill it. Could happen. As long as that, even if we wipe, as long as it's like, you know, it was good. We didn't wipe to like everybody forgetting what happens, then we'll unboot and we'll send it. But want at least one pull where it's a good pull.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me fix my macro because, well, I need to power shift to use it.
Yeah, we're gonna chill here for a second while we hand out consumes, and then we'll go.
So these greater natures, save them. You can use a lesser one during our first attempt. The first one's just going to be a warm up, no world buffs pull.
Does the raid take nature damage from anything?
It said rain.
Other than that,
During the
Don't think
boss
so.
fight? Or right now?
during the boss fight, I know. So it's like the dot that goes out, but gets dispelled, and then the acid rain. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much all nature damage. Pretty sure. 'Cause the whelplings do a spit, that's nature damage. The big lumbering dudes do a whack, that's physical, but
All right, let's start killing some trash.
All right, I'm going to hand out where we're going here. I had some issues.
Oh my god, playing with 25 frames, love it.
You traded me already.
Oh, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm all good.
There's a seed on that whelp.
Yep, there's seeds.
We should come in here every day if we don't clear on the first day. Just get the seeds and trash.
I'm good. You traded me already.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
The raid frames changed.
2 raid nights. First raid night we clear this area, and then all throughout the week we just farm this.
If 40 gold a seed, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Are they really?
I unironically think that's a great idea.
or come back on Sunday and finish the instance.
Only need 10 people to do this.
Are we gonna clear all of this hallway as well? I guess we're getting seeds. It doesn't hurt. It won't take that long.
Does Elixir of Fortitude work with Elixir of Firepower?
Indeed.
Stink.
Elixirs are not exclusive.
Save for the world buff pool. Gonna do grogs too, but maybe I will next time.
Oh, by the way, can someone log? I can't.
You're logging.
Alright, cool. For seeds.
Oh yeah, it's worth it, man.
are they still going for 40 gold?
It was 38 when I left.
It's,
But we all need them for shoulders and enchants. And
yeah, we'll divvy them out for sure. Roll with however many we have.
I guess they hot fixed it, but if you got exalted and you got that one trinket, you could just get them outside of the raid. So that was a big bug for a day. People were making like 1,000 gold an hour.
Jesus. And your night fence.
And this is why consuming is so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
How do we solve inflation? Print more dollar bills.
Yep, that's usually how it works, right?
We might as well just kill everything.
Unfortunately.
Oh, is this This isn't
Yeah,
the room.
no, this is the wrong way, but I figured we were right there anyway.
We should save one pullable trash for Aronicus's room. It doesn't have to be right outside, but we want to try and get a block left before the world block pull.
That'd be sweet.
Okay.
And we can get full
We can. There's a trash on the. There's a hallway that connects the entrance to this main room without jumping. You basically take the stairs. That path always has trash in it, so good. Just go there.
So I think it's like a 4-minute buff. So we want to pull it and bring it in pretty much right to where we're going to be when we pull.
Yeah, we probably should have saved one of those. Oh well, we'll get one though.
I can craft my shoulders right now. If I have the seats.
Shit, give this man some seeds. How many seeds do you need?
That's 10 though, that I need.
Can anybody else also craft theirs before we attempt the boss? If not, we'll just give you 10. Craft them. I mean, anything we can have to have a leg up, I feel like is worth. See how many we get after this is
Yep.
done. They're that expensive that maybe we roll them out because a lot of people are going to need to craft with it.
After raid, we could walk back and kill some more stuff. If a bunch of people really want to craft it, probably. I don't think we're gonna need the whole 3 hours. Famous last words.
Knock on something.
Those are famous last words.
These intimidating fellows.
Okay. They seem to hit a little bit
wait.
harder than last week.
Yeah, I'm there.
Tanks down.
I'm there. Where?
Shadow priests are popping out.
Yes, they are. High dudes also pop.
More seeds.
Okay, if I missed you and you need nature protection potions, or if you need elixir fortitudes, then you can trade Scofel, because I have some left over. Probably miss someone.
Full consumes no one boon, right?
Full consumes minus. If you got how many fortitudes did you give out to each person?
Just one each.
Okay,
They're
so
gold each, so.
Do full consumes minus
Fort.
minus fort and minus the greater nature protection.
Gotcha.
So if you have a lesser nature protection, you can go ahead and repop it now, actually. But yeah, we'll full consume other than that.
Can I use a scroll of agility and a mongoose potion at the same time?
No.
And save your flask as well. The
Yeah.
Talo. Yeah. Bojo, I guess is what it's called.
So do we want to tank on the same spot on these bones to hopefully get favorable ad spawns?
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay.
So, quick refresher about what we're changing. Melee's not. It's at 40% is when the dudes who cast Acid Rain start spawning. Melee's going to have to loosely spread across the boss instead of stacking on a mark. The melee mark could be useful for the first 60%, so we don't get any bad clouds. But as long as melee stays close to the boss, we shouldn't. So melee, don't leave the boss to help casters. That sucks, but it's gonna wipe the raid. But one thing we should try that sucked is try and stay a little closer to melee, so the mobs that are on you might be somewhat attackable by melee, like turn around and whirlwind them all to get aggro.
It's hard because the dead zone's like really far from me. So I don't know if you just don't want me in the range stack or what.
We're talking about that actually. You might be able to go a step further back, and the rest of the range is a little closer. So maybe you're not the mark. Let's make another caster the mark.
Fine.
Yeah, I dude. He's pretty good about moving.
So I don't know this fight because my internet and power went out. So
right.
Yay.
Okay, so we're gonna pull the boss. I'm gonna tank him like right over here on this pile of bones. You're gonna be. Are we having healers in melee, or are we having them out?
Healers in melee worked. Yeah, let's keep doing that.
So
They're just in beginning. Then after 40% we spread, like ranged spread.
So at the beginning of the fight, you're gonna be in with melee. So you're gonna be in on the moon. So you need to be in melee range. So that means that if you right-click the boss, you would swing your staff at it. That's how close you need to be. What happens is every so many seconds, he's going to fire off poison at the ranged, and they're just going to move out of it. But it's going to leave a poison cloud on the ground. After a little while, we're all going to call clouds, 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 and it means the boss is casting. And when his cast goes off, he hits the entire raid with a one-shot. Shadow Bolt, unless you turn around, run to the nearest poison cloud, and get in it. And it's going to knock you back and stun you and put you to sleep. But while you're asleep, you take 99% less damage. So the mechanic that would normally one-shot you is now not going to do anything to you. So immediately when we're calling clouds, 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 you're in melee, you stop what you're doing, stop casting, stop everything, turn around, get to a cloud as fast as possible. Once you are in the cloud, you get knocked a certain direction. The mechanic goes off. It's going to pull you back out of the stun, and you immediately run back into range or into melee range. That's because you're in melee range, like so close that you can hit the boss. Because if you are even like 1 meter outside of melee range, the boss considers you at range, and he can put a poison cloud on you. And if we get a poison cloud on the melee stack, it's devastating. It's like raid wiping. There's going to be ads that are spawning throughout. As a healer, really doesn't concern. You're not really concerned with them. You're just healing through everything. There will be a point where we call spread. Melee are going to like loosely spread, obviously still able to hit the boss. Ranged are going to spread out like proper. Not like taking up the entire room, but you want to be spread out enough that if there is a circle around you that appears, like a pulsing yellow circle, you can move out of it, and hopefully nobody else is also in that. The last phase that he spawns ads for, he spawns these casters that cast Acid Rain. It's like a poison meteor that comes down, and if the meteor hits you, the initial hit is 1,000 damage, and then if you stand in it, it's 500 damage a second. So it's kind of annoying to see, but it looks like these little pulsing yellow things on the ground. You'll if you're watching your feet, and we'll be screaming to watch your feet in that phase. So just make sure you're not standing anything that's like pulsing on the ground. A couple big things, like Skotho said, for the DPS to watch for is we might call stop DPS. We haven't done that in any raid up until now, but it literally means stop, like press escape, stop hitting the boss, stop doing damage. We want the sleep mechanic. We want to hit a cloud and get put to sleep, and the boss to shadow bolt us before we push him below 40%. That way we don't have ads running around, acid rain everywhere, and then we get put to sleep. People get put to sleep in the acid rain, and we die.
You'll see. It's a pretty straightforward fight for you.
Yeah, for healers, it's pretty straightforward. Stand in melee, heal everything, run to clouds when we say clouds.
Cool.
And spread
Thanks,
when we
guys.
say spread. Yeah.
Yep. And when we say spread, you're gonna spread like at range. You're gonna get out of the melee stack. So just find a little open square, probably like you can like from where Holy Rollers is to where I am. Like this is probably plenty spread, so you don't have to go across the room.
Save big healing cooldowns for that last 40%. When we call spread, that's when shit gets real.
Yep.
Coolio.
Boss does everything dragons do, so the front is bad because of breath, the back is bad because of tail. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, anything, before we get into a pool?
Just who's calling the DPS stop? Who's going to be watching that?
I think Lands and Scotho are the ones that sort of
Yeah, I can do
came
it.
up with it. So yeah, one of them.
Are we going to? Is there going to be a call for Greater Nature Prot?
Won't be this pull. You can use a nature protection pot, but don't use your greater. Yeah, so the nature protection pot, you can have one running before the fight, but you really want to use another one when the acid rain starts coming out. I've replaced my healing pot with a greater nature protection pot this phase. Or this fight. Because that's essentially how I want to use it, right? It's like, oh shit, I get hit by an acid rain. You pop a greater nature protection pot, and you're saved from getting hit by 3 more acid rains.
Also, I will say your health bar is obviously a good indication if you're standing in the acid rain, because the animation isn't great. It's really hard to see. If you see your health bar ticking, you're in it. So just move.
Yep.
Yes.
They're not huge either. Like they don't take a lot, so they don't take up a ton of space. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go easy on the pre-casting and stuff. I really want him to get to me, like on these bones. So don't pre-cast. Don't do any pre-shit. I know we all want to parse that. That'll come later. Let him get to me. Let's get this down clean. All right, I'm gonna do a ready check. This is saying you're ready to pull. Any questions, concerns? Hit it up. Hopefully this is the only pull we'll do without world buffs, but you know, if we need 1 or 2 more, then we'll do it before we send it. Alright, I'm gonna do a pull 15. Remember, let him get to me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let him get to me, let him get to me, let him get to me. Okay.
Watch your step.
Stack.
Watch your threat. Scotho, I've had a lot of misses.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah.
Watch your step.
Ads.
Yep. Okay, so these are normal ads. We're just killing interrupting ads. I'll be good out of this Alexis. Swap.
Yeah, that was good.
Watch your step.
Well, so they're spawning right under it too. So this is...
Waking nightmares about that.
Should be now.
Clouds,
Yep.
clouds.
To cloud.
Everybody to a cloud. Really good cloud position there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was perfect.
We could potentially push it right now because we got 90 seconds. It's the next one.
Finish this move.
Don't get overwhelmed by your zaps. Keep bleeding. Flex, I'm gonna need you to take it here.
All right, coming.
Transitioning. Yep. Ads.
Careful, that's really hard to see, but there are clouds in the blue.
Sleep. Okay.
Sleep's good.
Need some dispels. One of those got out. Kick a slumber. Nice.
Get
Jump.
out of this.
Perfect.
What's boss percent? 37. Okay, we're sending it here.
Yep.
Scalebane's up. So interrupt that. Kill and interrupt that Scalebane.
Caster spread. Casters get out.
Watch your feet.
Melee would.
Fears everything you have. We're spreading here. Watch your feet. Don't be in an acid rain. Hit a nature pot if you need.
Watch your step.
This is all about personal responsibility here. Don't be standing in it. Be careful in front.
Interrupt.
Let's get a fear
Watch your step.
on those Scalebanes.
I gotta move a little bit.
Mine's on cooldown.
Watch your boss. I gotta move.
Perfect.
Everybody to a
Cloud,
cloud.
cloud,
Find a
cloud.
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 Watch your feet.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm fearing.
I'm fearing.
Watch your step.
This is good. We're good. Just equalize here. I shield walled. Keep yourself alive. Hit a nature pod if you still have one. I'm moving a little bit. Be mindful of the boss.
Another fear. If we
2%. Just stay alive.
We got this. We got this. Yep.
Very nice.
Good job, guys.
Good shit, guys. Wow.
Without buff too.
Yep.
That's pretty
So,
good.
with world buffs,
That would've been fast.
what seemed like took so long when people started dying would have just absolutely melted.
What really killed
Yeah.
me there was just because I got stuck in the bone again.
Yep. And
I
Vicon,
just-
big weapon, grats.
Vicon?
Unfortunately,
Congrats.
the nature prot was on
Yeah.
cooldown for me. I
Yeah,
popped
everybody
mine too
loot the
early.
boss once you get rezzed. There's a quest on him. If you are that kind of person, turning in this quest, I don't know how much experience it'll give, but I'm going to hold on to mine for a minute for future quest stacking that might happen. So,
I don't think I have quests. Can someone share like everything you have?
it's an item off the boss.
Well, this
Oh.
one you would have to turn in the dungeon, don't you? You probably
Well,
would.
if we did a,
Oh, you're right.
like
No,
a-
you're totally right.
yeah, like an experience run.
Rolling right now?
Okay, so tokens are open roll. Everybody that reserved one got one.
Some big rolls.
Yeah, that's a lot
Damn.
of rolls. That's. I don't know what else to say. Really good job, guys. Really good job. Right. I need to deafen for a second and watch a Hakar guide because I forgot everything that I just watched about Hakar. Be right back.
It's pretty straightforward.
Wow, that kind of sucks. I guess the nature resistance might be nice for this fight. Oh wait, 9's not bad for one, is it? That's pretty good.
No, it's not like healing. That's
Oh.
cringe. Nine for just healing? That's...
That was a good warm up.
Yeah, dude, I didn't full send it. Like, I didn't wreck. We didn't have world buffs. I didn't think. Jeez.
Yep, I had a second CD that I forgot to use, but I died on the bones again. Like a
Oh, we knew all we had to do was spread, and that's really all it took. It's like we were trying to just deal with Scalebanes too much, and we should have just DPS raced it, spread out.
So if we don't care about XP, is it cool if we just turn this in right now?
Yeah.
I think melee spreading instead of stacking was really the big difference maker there. 'Cause we were getting
Absolutely.
nuked last week.
Yep.
AoE healing helped a lot too.
Oh yeah, the AoE healing is probably huge.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people went out and got more gear, got some more rooms. I think everyone just came in a little stronger and executed better.
Yeah, I got the trinket and the gloves this time around as well.
Is this an SR or can we all roll?
Reroll.
Reroll.
Oh.
Oh my god, so close.
Damn.
Glad I asked.
So save your greater nature protection potions, and we'll use them for Aranicus next week. I'll get more of the little ones, but probably won't do any more big ones. Hold on to a bike.
We need to go to wherever they pulled that wall down.
I think it's this way, but I have no idea. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is this way.
There are the ads.
Give us more nightmare seeds.
That's awesome. I'd like to see that with the World Enlarger and the Giant's Elixir.
And Firewater.
I wonder if all three stack.
And the Mojo of War.
Damn, does anybody have a Elixir of Giants? I can test right now.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Yeah, let's find out.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I have not watched any of the car videos. I was so focused on Lucas.
Oh god, there's so many icons. Where you at, Skelter?
I'm following you.
Oh, okay, there you are. There you go, bud.
Oh no, the Elixir of Giant Growth.
Oh,
that
my
makes
bad.
it big.
Yeah, no, I don't have that one, sorry.
That's all good. It kind of sucks. So. There's a rumor that it's stacked with.
Well, I mean, if it stacks, it don't suck.
It doesn't stack, but a lot of people thought it did for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of people wasted a lot of money on those. Watching
Yeah.
the spirits here.
Oh yeah.
Spirits? Oh, Darth ate it to a ghost. Probably because you're dressed so promiscuously. Look at this dwarf.
Are
Yeah.
you saying they asked for it? That's a little
Maybe
sus.
maybe if you wore some armor.
Yeah, I would wear armor. Especially
I
if
think
I
it
was
was-
raiding with my husband. You know?
I think it's the socks and sandals myself. I
Yeah,
think it does the
yeah,
favor.
probably, to be honest.
Yeah. Real shooby moment.
This boss doesn't look too bad. There's several like little small mechanics, but
We're gonna buff, just keep world buffs off for this.
at least once, yeah. Just,
Okay.
you know, because there's a lot of it's a lot of moving out. But like if you get a certain debuff or a certain mechanic on you, you got to get out.
Let's just wipe it at 2% and then parse.
Nope. I think threat was a little bit. I can do the same thing there. I was gonna say threat was a little bit. Yikes! I forgot I don't have Wind Fury.
I was also doing 1.3 when I pulled.
Yeah, you were cranking.
It was a ridiculous stretch off
I
the
was
rip.
right behind you, so.
I'll just go. I'll
like
just start
how-
off in D stance. It should be okay.
I like how Inside was like, Skotha, watch your threat, and you just didn't
Yeah.
respond, and then you pulled threat, and you're like, oh. You're like,
No, he
Oh, what
responded.
happened is-
he said okay, and then he
No,
just
no.
ripped.
What happened is fucking I couldn't hear you. The sounds were too loud, and then I muted. And I was like, "Oh, I hope that wasn't important." And then I ripped.
Narrator's freeze frame. It turns out it was important.
I thought you were just so tunneled on the big numbers.
I sort of was too, but yeah, game sounds for some reason were really high.
Warrior life.
Doug brain is a real thing.
Wait, this guy got healed? What the hell?
There's a priest.
There's ghosts in melee now. Watch out.
Oh,
Frost
big
Nova.
freeze! Yeah, that's gonna kill people. Taps for trash. Gotta bring a couple. Save your life. Should have went gnome, man. I should have went gnome. Gnome's the new warrior beast next phase.
What?
Yeah, because they're giving the weapon skill racial to every class. So it's like there's no point of being a human warrior anymore.
That's wild.
Dwarf is.
I mean, it makes sense, but still.
Yeah, dwarf's probably better. Horde is fucking laughing to the bank because they still got all their insane DPS ones, and now they get
These
their weapon skill.
casters. I guess we gotta start charging these casters. They just wreck. Yeah, racials are like so imbalanced now. Like what even is human racials now?
Let's go the way we taunted.
I wish we had troll racial. That thing is so good.
But those increased rep gains, bro.
This trash hits a little bit harder, it seems. So we'll.
Yeah, it's gotta respect it apparently.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
respect it a little bit more.
Also, probably focus the healers first.
Yeah, casters and healers for sure.
Well, melees are just banging us. Maybe it's time to start using like greater stone scale ones. Elixir of greater defense.
Superior defense.
Fuck, it's close.
Those are really cheap to make.
I'm gonna. Is it just stone scale eel? Do you need much more?
That and sungrass. One sungrass.
Alright. I might buy the sungrass with G-Bank consumes, and I have like 5,000 stone scales. I'll get you to make them.
Oh crap.
I didn't even food buff. How'd arms feel, Fatal?
That's pretty good. Didn't use any cooldowns though.
Same. Didn't use my helmet. Didn't use my belt. Didn't use recklessness.
Oh, the helmet. I forgot about the helmet.
I believe balance of
Yeah,
nature works because I've
Kind of request that we die, so I can go Fury and World Buff.
I don't know how much of this we really...
We should save the next pack in case.
Yeah.
Again.
Back up a little, so we don't get that frost wing in the corner. That seems like a decent little one mob pull for chicken or whatever. No, Yurik, let's not unboon quite yet. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to just unboon and send it? And
Are there any mechanics that'll just wipe us?
I want to take a crack at the boss first. Let everyone see it.
Yeah,
and then-
Yeah.
Truthfully, I'd be okay with wiping if we're gonna get the kill, and then just come back, buff,
Yeah,
blast it.
if people actually like care about parsing, then we should wipe it if we're gonna one-shot it, and then just.
You could also just save
unboon
robots for
him.
next week. That's another option.
If we're, I don't like the idea of just dying. I mean, if we're gonna kill it, let's kill it. And
So I was say we could just save world buffs for next raid.
Yep.
Yeah. Save us some extra work.
So I'll go through like what I know, and then if anybody has anything to add, or if I've missed something. So once it gets summoned, there's going to be a Wind Serpent ad that spawns. And that ad is actually the boss. It's going to transition into the boss. Once the ad gets to full mana, it's going to turn into Hakar. While it is a Wind Serpent and not Hakar, it is going to put a big blue pulsing thing on a melee, and that melee has to get out. Like, you have to get out immediately. And you just run out, it'll explode, you lose it, and you come back in. Ranged are all going to be together, so we'll have a ranged mark again, and the ad is going to throw like Holy Nova type stuff that we saw in the Jamal fight. at you, and you just sidestep it, and it'll stay there for a decent amount of time. So you're just sidestepping around the boss. Once the ad turns into gets full mana, it's going to turn into Hakar. Once it's Hakar range, you're still doing your thing. You're still grouped up on your mark. You're still sidestepping. There's now a mind control mechanic, which maybe this got fixed. I don't know. You get quote unquote mind controlled by debuff, but you don't lose control of your character. But you're hostile to the entire raid. So if people are AoE and cleaving, basically if you're a melee, you're gonna get cleaved hard. So if you get that debuff, you just got to run out and it gets dispelled. But if you stay in, technically you're hostile, so you could get PK'd. You're gonna get a debuff that is called like blood something. You have to get out as well, and because you'll spread it to the raid. Is this somebody that knows? I've already forgot. Is the blood mechanic, is that the one where you have to get in front of the boss? I think it is.
Yeah, corrupt the blood.
It's the exact same as the car, except instead of just like sucking it out, you just go in front of him and then he does his blood nova and that takes it off.
Okay, so like I'll be tanking, let's say I'm tanking the boss here, my back's to this wall, so the boss is facing this way. If you get the blood debuff, or if we call that you have the blood debuff, you need to come behind me. Because I'll be tanking, like, let's say right here, you need to come behind me if you have the blood debuff. And the boss will eventually do a mechanic where he, like, sucks it off of you.
Can melee, like, be at max range continue attacking, or?
I don't think so.
All right, so just, like, okay, gotcha.
You got to be in front of... I don't know if you necessarily have to be behind me, but you need to be in front of the boss.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and you can't be so close to me that you spread the debuff to me.
Gotcha.
Because that will spread to the other melee, and
well, that, and there's a debuff where you turn into a skeleton, and if I get the skeleton debuff, so while you're a skeleton, you cannot receive any healing.
Cool.
So you just need to live through that. But if it gets on me, then that's not great.
If someone gets skeleton, could you bop them?
Maybe.
Huh. Okay.
Is this a one tank or two tank fight?
One tank from what I can see.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just a quick rundown again. If you get a debuff, run.
If you get a debuff, get out. Specifically melee, if you get a blue debuff in the first phase, get the fuck out. If you get... Waiting for the debuff to go... Oh, yeah.
The only debuff that you could potentially stack is the blood debuff, and that will be behind Incend, far away behind him.
Yeah, not so when you don't spread it to the tank.
You need to like run out and around me and then get behind. And it's like two people that get the blood every time. So you two can be stacked together because you already have it. But if you get the blood and you don't get out fast enough, you spread it to people around you. And then it's just a chain reaction. The whole raid has it.
The weak aura is going to tell us everything too, right?
Yeah. It's not necessarily a raid wipe, but it does mean that the entire raid has to come over and stand and get cleansed. And it probably is a wipe. But
it pulses really frequently, so it's a lot of spell pushback.
Yeah.
Eric brings up a good point.
Wait, if we hug left, if you're melee, get the blood debuff, you can just go to the right side. Do like a triangle.
Yeah, you just max range on the opposite side.
Well, but you have to get in front of the boss.
Oh,
at some point. That's how you lose. The debuff only goes away if you're... Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a frontal cone, so maybe you can be like over here. I don't know. We can play with it.
Let's just do it normally this time and come back next week, and if we can figure out.
Yeah. And try optimizing once we're trying to like parse and shit.
Alright, I'm popping consumes. It's just one of those things where we're just gonna see it. We're just gonna pull it, see it, and go from there. Flex, I don't think there's any need for like off tanking. So if you want to go full DPS, we can definitely like. I know you're tank as well, so on these one tank fights, eventually we can definitely just like rotate If you feel like tanking 1 week, then go for it. Or you want Parse's DPS.
Oh, there is one thing.
I can get without.
After being affected by drain blood or corrupted blood, you'll receive the skeletal debuff, preventing healing from 6 seconds. Tanks will need to manage drain blood debuff and tank swap after use to avoid tanking the boss while they cannot be healed.
Okay, so I guess it is a tank swap. Never mind.
So if you go skeleton, just call me. Is that what I'm thinking? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so if I get skellied, I'll just call you.
Okay.
So I get the blood debuff and how we get it off, but what is the blue debuff? Is it just?
So the blue debuff I think is only happening in phase 1, and you just run out. It's like after so many seconds you blow up.
Okay.
We can run out in any direction for that one. We don't need to be
You just need
conical
to
in
not
front.
be. You just need to not. Yeah, just don't be near anybody else.
What's the? Do you know the range on that explosion?
I don't. Let's just.
I'll
be
assume it's a
safe
big
for
one.
now.
It's
Yeah.
probably like 8 to 15 yards, like normal explosion.
If you tank it in the middle here, if the melee comes outside the candles,
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna tank right here because ranged. Pie Dude already has the square, so congrats. So square is gonna be the range stack, and you're gonna be rotating around the boss. I guess I'll tank like this way, so maybe start like over here or something and rotate around.
And there's no movement after the mana bar is full. So like we typically would walk over to this corner, or end up in this corner if you're tanking them facing this way. And then we just stay here. And then if you get blood, you just run to the left in front of the boss, and then run back to the range stack afterwards.
Should we pop our Altel Eye Mojos just because we got 2 of them now?
Oh yeah, shit! I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna pop one of mine.
Yeah. And save the Elixir of Fortitude for next week.
You can save it, yeah, or if we wipe or whatever happens here, if we pull again, then we'll send it with everything. Right, I think I got all my shit on. I'm gonna do a ready check for consumes, questions, anything you might have or want. All right. It's not really a full-timer fight because somebody that did the quest has to summon it. So
I got it.
Whenever
It only you actually have to hit the prophets before it starts, so we can just sit here.
Okay, there's like ads before it actually
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
That's a cool effect.
Oh, okay, I see. Nice, good pull rate.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yep, so those are the things that range have to move out of. Somebody in
Interrupt.
melee has the blue. Oh, forgot about
Yeah,
that.
gotta
There's a
interrupt that.
fear. There's a fear to kick.
Noted.
Okay, we need decursing. A lot of people have a curse. That's right. The blue, if you explode with the blue, you curse everybody.
Go through Mark.
Okay, so
Here
we're
comes.
getting... Here comes Hakar.
As the threat reset flexes up.
It's on flex. I'm going to just move out to the side for now. Watch if you get blood. If you have the blood debuff, you should be in front of the boss. Oh, okay. It's on me again.
Having trouble getting in front of the boss.
Yeah, he keeps rotating.
Yeah, if you have blood, get in front of the...
Just did a lap around the room.
Spread. Move to tank.
Okay, draining blood, so people should... There it goes. I got a skeleton now, so it needs
I got you.
Go. Yeah, you two with the blood, you would just stay there until the next. Let's just see a couple more rotations here.
That's the whole fight, though, pretty much, right?
That's the whole fight, yeah. We've seen the whole fight.
What are those pulsing things on the ground?
Those are
From
the
phase 1.
From phase 1, yep. So yeah, crossbow was mind controlled there. Okay. Okay.
We had some corrupted blood in the range too.
Yeah. Okay, we can just die and
Do you have control of your character, Fatal?
Yep.
So you're mind controlled still, yeah.
So yeah, so he's hostile but has control.
You can spam dispel the MCs to get them out as well.
I'm just gonna stand in.
Well, I think he should fall over now that we know.
I think, yeah, I think so. We forgot about the fear, so fear went off. That got things pretty.
I think the curse is just Curse of Tongues. You can leave it on melee, I think, right? Does any melee actually have hard casts?
It does shadow damage over time as well. I think.
Okay. That's the phase 1. So the blue debuff that you get, if you explode, anybody that you hit gets 200 shadow damage a second debuff.
Blue debuff. I didn't see that.
There were 2 debuffs. There was a curse that went out, and I dispelled it. Looks like I shouldn't have dispelled it. It kind of gave the entire melee a different curse.
Snap your W2
So I don't know what that does.
100.
The Sunken Temple raid has now been out for a full reset. Boss, the avatar of Hakar, you need to complete.
That blue exploding debuff can be dispelled, so you probably dispelled that while they were still in.
Yeah, so I didn't know that was a curse, so we don't dispel the skeleton-looking debuff, and then it explodes, and then it'll give everyone around them, including them, the blue debuff, and then that one we dispel, yeah.
Move altogether. This boss will also debuff some of the melee with a blue debuff. And that melee just needs to run out because he will explode in a few seconds, which will cause a curse for everyone within melee range of him. This curse will do damage and just needs to be
blue
decursed,
thing that
so
went
if
on
that
everyone
melee just
after I
moves
dispelled.
out, you'll never really have to deal with it other than decursing one person. The boss spawns
hold
once
on.
the
This
ad reaches
phase
100
is rather
mana,
short.
so doing
Interrupt
damage to the ad
write some howls, and dispel the spirit chain debuff on players. Doesn't say anything about spreading.
Yeah, so in phase 1, you shouldn't be dispelling anything. The person that gets the blue just runs out, and in a couple seconds they explode.
Did anyone see an announcement from the week or about the blue debuff?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I guess I just missed it.
It tells you get out.
Oh, only if you have it, it tells you get out. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to get out with the chains, the spirit chains, right? I saw people
No,
getting out with that.
There's 2 spirit chains. There's spirit chains that looks like a skull, and that's the thing that gives other people spirit chains, which looks like a ghost.
There is.
So in phase 1, there should be no dispelling. Phase 1, nothing needs to be dispelled.
Personal responsibility to just run out.
You just need to run out. Because so the spirit chains on top, the 28 count spirit chains, that's what happens when somebody explodes with the blue debuff.
What's the blue debuff called? I'm having a hard time trying to find any info.
Both are called spirit chains.
is beneficial because that will be translated to the boss itself. Have the range stack all together and the melee stack on the
50%
side
attack
of
speed
the boss.
reduction,
Will
so
MC
I
one
will
player, but
dispel
you
that
don't
if I
lose
see it,
control
but do
of
not
the character.
dispel
So this just needs to be purged or dispelled. But it's safer to
skeleton
move
spirit
out of the
chains.
range stack so you don't just get AoE down. The boss will cast Corrupting Blood on 2 players. If this is cast on you, leave the group immediately. Do not finish casting whatever you're doing, and you are going to stack behind the tank. Eventually, the boss will suck up the blood, and if you don't move immediately, you will spread this like a disease, and everyone in the raid will have ticking damage that needs to be cleansed. The boss will eventually do a frontal, sucking this debuff from you and making you a skeleton for 5 seconds. During those 5 seconds, you cannot
I still have
heal.
questions.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you hit the tank with this, make sure that they are using some sort of cooldown because they won't be able to be healed during this time. If your melee are standing on one side of the boss, then as soon as you get the debuff, you can just position on the other side of the boss without hitting any other melee or even without hitting the tank. And that's the main mechanic, but the boss will also every now and then cast a Blood Nova, which is just some AoE damage on the raid. But as long as you can move out with the Corrupting Blood, then this boss becomes one of the easiest bosses in the entire raid, and GG's, you can now collect your loot.
Decurse it. It might show as a curse. Phase 1, don't decurse, because you're going to blow them up on top of everybody. And then everybody's going to take a bunch of damage.
And definitely kick the fear.
Yeah, and then we're kicking fears. Forgot about that. Phase 2 is mind controls. So when somebody's mind controlled, they're going to run out. So phase 2 is a lot of dispelling. Phase 2, you're dispelling mind controls. And... Or is it? It's just mind controls in the blood, right? That's the only phase...
Yeah.
Oh, the curse. Yeah, there's a curse. So if Curse of Tongues goes out on a caster or somebody, we can check. Let's try one more time, Yurik. Basically, phase 2, you're free to dispel. Just phase 1. Just don't do it phase 1. So phase 2, you have Curse of Tongues. You have people getting mind controlled, and 2 people are going to get the blood. The 2 people with the blood, it's paramount that you get out fast and get to the front of the boss.
And just sit there and do nothing.
And just sit, just AFK, do nothing, because you're going to spread it like wildfire to the whole raid.
Well, if you're ranged, you can keep casting, but if you're melee, you're just sitting there.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
And you can stack on top of each other. It doesn't do AoE damage, it just does AoE spread, so if both of you already have it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, I'm checking Wowhead. It says that Hakar is immune to taunts, and I that's why it makes sense I couldn't get him off you for a little bit and send. Yeah.
Oh, really? I
tank swap that.
I thought I was taunting him, though. I think if you... Do you have a DPS set? Because the no healing thing only lasts like 3 seconds.
I think you can also shield, so it's not in the world. As long as their discs are throwing shield up.
Let's try it without tank swapping this time, just to cut down on one more thing.
Okay.
The bop lasts too long, I think.
And he's also just gonna one-shot out DPS.
Don't bop, because if you bop, then he can't attack me at all, and he'll spin around.
Well, if you wanted to force a tank swap, that's what I was saying. Without a taunt.
Okay, let's do a pull. Let's get another one in. Pull 10 and we'll go in.
5, 4.
Keep the skull in me for
2, 1.
Flex. Can you do the HP shout?
What's the HP?
Commanding shout.
Commanding. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the boss. Yeah, no, got you.
Out of that.
Bro.
So that thing on Vicon can be cursed.
Yeah, but you don't want to...
No, that is decursable, and I should decurse it. It's 50% less attack speed.
I know, but you can't... They can't explode on top of us. That's the...
That one doesn't explode.
Okay.
That's the result you get from the chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spin the boss because we have a lot of AoE over there, and the AoE's done. So I'm gonna spin the boss to this side of the room. Okay, bloods went out. Blood on Nico. Nico needs to be behind me.
We moved the
Crossbow
boss.
needs to be behind me.
Crossbow, we moved the boss.
Drain blood.
By the portal. Go to the portal.
Dispel the mind control on crossbow.
That suck, get to the portal. Yep, Blood, get to the portal.
Dispel Nico, mind control. Okay, if you have blood, you need to be behind Skull. Hi, dude, Uric. Okay, Drain Blood's coming out.
So there's a range on the Drain Blood. You know, a couple of us are standing too far away from him.
Okay.
Where Vicon's at's pretty much the max range, it looked like.
Probably ranging our healers too.
Uric needs a dispel. Uric's mind controlled, can't go in. Dispel Uric. 2 more people with blood. Isnalar, Pie Dude. Drain Blood is coming in 3 seconds. Get behind him. Isnalar, and you guys are at the wrong... You gotta be in front of the boss, not to the side. Keep going, dude. I think I have somebody get blood. It was better.
I think there was some confusion on the boss move, but
yep.
I like it facing the portal. It's easy. Just get to the
Dispel.
portal.
We need the mind control dispel's gotta be.
Oh, okay. I was wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I turned the boss because we had a lot of AoE. You can see it. It stays the whole fight.
Yeah.
Is anyone else noticing that mind control doesn't show up on decursive?
I don't think paladins can
No, it's been a
decurse.
Oh, is it a
it's
curse?
only been
Yeah,
yeah.
we can only
Okay.
do poison, disease, and magic.
Alright, I figured it was
Although
magic.
the difference between curse and magic is up for debate.
Is the mind control not a magic? It's a curse?
Yeah, it's a curse.
Oh.
What is mind control called?
Insanity.
Yeah.
There's Horde ganking, by the way.
If we unboon, it dies in half the time, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, one more thing. There's no reason for range to be stacked in phase 2, right?
I mean, it just kind of makes sense too. If you kind of stay in one spot and then just step out for blood and then back to where you were, it just makes it a little bit cleaner.
Well, if someone is a second late on stepping out for blood, it cleaves the entire range group, right?
They just gotta move fast.
You gotta move. Yeah, you gotta move. Because if you're all spread out, then what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna be running to get away with the blood, and they're gonna have to run through 5 people to get to where they need to be.
Yeah.
So you just need to get out. Like,
Okay, just make sure the range stack then is in range of the blood suck. I think I was out range of healers.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
range
think-
is split there, so I think people were running across each other and then dropping off more blood.
I also think the Drain Blood has like a 20-yard range, if I had to guess. I was standing outside of it and it didn't drain me.
yeah, let's just be a little closer to me. A little bit closer, not so close that you spread, but don't be like super far back at the back of the room.
I think it falls over quite quickly here.
Yeah, we're gonna so start popping big consumes. We're sending everything here.
I know what the fuck hit him.
It does shadow damage too. We don't have any Shadow Rose pops. But something to keep in mind for next week if we need it. I don't think we will, but...
The blood? What's shadow damage? Is it everything, or...?
The blood.
Pretty much everything is shadow damage.
Yeah, consider grabbing some.
Should we Pally's run Shadow Resist Aura?
Hell yeah, why not?
Okay.
I forgot that existed. I use it so rarely.
Let's try and fish a squawk on these two.
Hey Val, do you want me to run St. Kitty then? If you're gonna run. Okay, where?
I can use Mind Scout though, because I'll feign Death Squawk, hopefully. Unless, do you want to run yours too?
It's hard to give Trinket. Sandstorm's doing 8k and I can't lose the hit. I need to get the other Mara ring before I can actually wear it through a fight.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll wear the chicken and then swap once we get the proc.
Sweet.
But
Then you could do that.
I don't know if you can do that. If you swap it off, you might lose it.
That was the number one, but the engineering one is supposed to stay.
The engineering one, if it works, if it functions the way it always has, then you can unequip it. We would always do it on the last trash pull before boss, and then switch your trinkets.
But we need to not blow these up. We need to go really slow.
Just get Squawk on the trash on the other side then.
Well, we can just get it. It's fine here.
Does fighting these count for the fight?
Yeah, for the parse.
I don't think it does.
If it does, it won't. If it does, it won't.
It is in the log.
Yeah, but
this will ruin everyone's parse if you care.
No.
I think in Warcraft logs they were discussing to have these ritualist ads in or not, and I think the consensus is they won't be.
Yeah, but it's also the fight starts when we pull the ritualist.
But once you upload it, like Warcraft logs does stuff on the back end, so it's going to be in our logs. Like all the stuff that doesn't count. Like you could pull 100 mobs into this, and it would be on our logs. But on the back end, when you upload it, Warcraft logs removes all that. All right, let's unboon.
Which way are we facing the boss?
I'll be more descriptive, but like the way right now I'm gonna face him the way he is standing now.
Okay.
Try not like range start out on this side, so like the square will just move up and move counterclockwise. So move this way. Because last time we move towards the candle and around.
If you're facing him to the left side, though, shouldn't we start over this way and then rotate this way so that we just have to slide over to get in front?
That's fine too. That's fine too. Just don't drop the AoE stuff. Don't drop the AoE stuff like here on this side, and don't drop it over here where people are going to the blood.
So can we just drop it by the big candle?
Yeah, but there's gonna be more than one. So yeah, like just somewhere over. You can start like right here, and just move this way, or start over that. What PyDude is saying is you want to start over here and move this way. That way, when phase 2 happens, you're already here.
Gotcha.
Range doesn't have to run through AoE to get in position.
Yep, got it.
So yeah, just PyDude knows so follow squared. A lot of the stuff, a lot of the messy stuff that happened last time is because range got all out of whack. Range was everywhere. So stay on the square, and you need to be Johnny on the spot, getting out with the blood.
And blood's going to the left wall?
Blood is going behind Skull.
Okay.
So right now it's left wall. If it changes during the fight, I'll be very loud about it. Okay, let's go.
Don't blow these up.
Alright, here we go. Going in.
Anyone see the dev texture underneath the car?
Treat them like rage mobs here. Don't go crazy. We're trying to get
Does anyone see my chicken? I did.
I heard 2 chickens.
And 2 mobs, careful.
It's pretty random whether they're gonna do it or not. So.
doing anything. I just killed it. Oh, we got it.
Nice.
Yo!
Job with the blue. Consider, okay, so, okay, this is good. What range is doing is fine. I'll probably spin the boss.
Interrupt.
I'll spin the boss when it's time. So just, range won't have to move.
Can you decurse Urek?
Decurse Urek. Okay, I'm spinning the boss. So blood is going to the green portal. Range can move. Range move a little closer. All together. Move. Stag stacked on square. Range needs to get stacked up.
Inside got blood.
It's off of me. It's off of me. Insanity on blows. Decurse that blows. Oh,
It's not decursible.
Okay. So it's some kind of magic. Watch Ret Flex to spawn again.
Okay, okay.
Insanity on crossbow. That blows in Urek. Behind the boss. Or in front, sorry. Blood on me and this one. I mean, the boss is falling over, so this is good. Good job. They're a lot cleaner, though. A lot cleaner. Way easier than it was feeling at the start. Good job.
Nice.
And the best part is nobody died.
Reboon!
Woo!
Reboon.
Fuck yeah!
Click off if you want. You click off your Songflower and your Bakar buff, and you can reboon just your DMF. Because DMF goes away tonight.
I have a full DMF, but to keep it.
Damn the staff, boy.
Same.
Now what do we got?
I forgot to use the flask.
Dude, the flask is nuts.
Yeah, the flask is nuts.
But it was throwing me off because I'd get big and I thought I had corrupted blood.
Oh wow, we got the melee trinket.
Oh shit.
Wait, that's sick. I thought the other thing dropped, but I got the staff.
That is free roll.
Oh,
Congrats, Nico.
Already got something.
Or Nico's uncontested. Nice.
I would not have res this, by the way, if I didn't get to choose my res later. Because I missed all the early bosses. Oh, and we get 2 rings?
Looks like it.
Oh, welcome to the guild, Crossbow.
Welcome,
Thank you
welcome.
for joining.
Oh yeah, man. Glad to have you.
If there's if there's anybody else in the raid that doesn't have
Hey man, throw one my way. Throw one my way. This is a flex. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Sounds like you just want to see if we would clear this.
Yeah, 3 reserves on it, not bad.
Can't blame. Can't blame.
Is that? I
Oh, we
don't
could
know what
have
that
we
is.
could have
What is
res the
that?
quest item.
Is that the ring?
You do not want to res. Wait, who said that? It's not good for melee.
It's
I'm a ranged hunter.
It's a
Is it-
stamina.
is it good
only
for
a
you?
Stamina upgrade
Yeah.
for melee.
Do you take the spell damage one?
No, it gives me 1% hit and 31 range attack power.
Is that
Oh, there's a
shaman-
range specific one. Okay.
Is that a shaman tank boot?
It is a shaman tank boot.
What the fuck, dude? I was looking at it and was like, huh, that is really low armor for plate. Wait, it's not plate.
While we're all here, everybody, if your Discord role is not Raider, speak up. Let one of us know. That way you get pinged for the @Raider signups and stuff. But awesome job, everybody. Really good.
Did anyone reserve this? Nope.
Good luck, boys. Good luck. I don't even know.
Is this good?
If I win this, I'm
Good for
sending it.
short fights, right?
It's better than the stupid incursion trinket.
That's fair.
Since we're waiting anyway, what are we doing about the seeds?
Oh,
Yeah, I can grab the
yeah.
shorters like literally right now, but I assume the prices are kind of up. So
how many?
I assume it's just going to be if you're coming in next raid with it, then roll, and we'll just
Yeah.
pass it out to
How
the
many
top
seeds
10.
do we